What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, we're going to be using all the new e.l.f. products that I just got. I'm actually going to be doing a full face of e.l.f. today. I have a lot of products that I absolutely love from e.l.f. So I am going to have this makeup on all day, so check down in the description box and I will let you know how everything wore throughout the day. But I'm in love. Absolutely love how this came out. I think the whole look looks beautiful. e.l.f. has some amazing products. I'm going to have their website listed below because that's how I would recommend that you purchase your e.l.f. products, is through their website, because they have amazing rewards. You get free gifts. So I definitely think ordering through their website is the way to go. But yeah, I just wanted to hang out, have some girl time, try out some of these new e.l.f. products that I just got. I'm going to go ahead and zoom you in so we can do some glam together. Okay, so I got you nice and zoomed in now. We're going to go ahead and get started. We're going to start on the eyes. I already got my eyebrows done. I got my lids primed. I'm going to go in with some of these bite-sized eyeshadows that I have from e.l.f. Truly some of my favorite eyeshadows. I definitely have two favorites. The Cream and Sugar and then the Truffles palette are my absolute two favorites. I also really love this one. This is the Orange Dreamsicle and it is so pretty. So I am going to go in with the Orange Dreamsicle palette first, and I'm just going to mix this shade and this shade together, and I'm just going to start applying that in the crease. These are really nice, light, easy shadows to work with. Super smooth on the lid. Of course, same thing for this side. Just putting it in the crease and working it up to the brow. I just want my transition area to have that nice light, like peachy shade, because the blush I'm using today is like a peachy shade. I am going to go in with the black shade today. I know I have been doing this so much lately, but I just have been loving it so much. And that's what's so fun about makeup, is to like do what makes you feel good, you know? Even if the looks kind of do get repetitive, like if that makes you happy, then do it. But these shades are so pretty. This black in here is so good. Same thing for this side. Just keeping the black on the outer crease. So I do want to go in with the e.l.f. liquid glitter. This is in the shade Flirty Birdie. I love this one. So pretty. The glitter is insane on this. But what I like to do is just directly apply with a brush. So I will just take the little dofa, apply it to a brush. I just feel like I have more control this way. But I mean, look at how glittery this is. It is stunning. And a little of this does go a long way. It has great coverage. I'm just going to kind of bring this up a little above my crease. I just like to tap over that black shade a little. Now I'm going to go into the truffle shade and use the dark brown. And I'm just going to start buffing out that black just to soften that black shade up. Keeping this on the outer corner. I'm going to go back in with the very first brush that I used and buff out that dark brown shade. Bringing it over top of that glitter a little. I just want to keep that nice light peachy shade going. I'm going to go back in with that black shade a little. Go back in with the dark brown shade. So now I'm going to go back into the orange palette and I'm going to pick up a little bit of the lightest shimmer shade. And I'm going to put that on the brow bone. So pretty. Go back in with that fluffy brush one more time just to blend everything out. Okay, so now I'm just going to take a makeup wipe and clean up. So now I'm going to go in and I'm going to apply a little bit of this e.l.f. Whoa Glow. This is their sunscreen and makeup primer. Feels very nice on the skin. And it does give you a nice glow. So now I'm going to go in and try out the pink Power Grip Primer. This one does feel better than the original one to me. The original one I feel like grips your skin too much and doesn't spread evenly, even though somebody told me to press it into the skin. But that one does give you a really nice stick as well. My skin literally looks so hydrated with those two products. That's really nice. I'm not going to do lashes today. I'm just going to use mascara, but I am going to go in with this e.l.f. No Budge Retractable Eyeliner in the shade Black. So now I'm going to go in with foundation, and this is the Camo Hydrating CC Cream. Like, we should be very hydrated by the end of this video because all of the products that I have are like hydrating products. So this is in the shade Light 205N. I love the original one. I'm just going to use the e.l.f. Total Sponge. But the original one, I think, has like the best coverage. It's so good. So that's why I'm like super excited to try this one out. And already I can tell like super glowy. Blending out so nicely. I feel like the match is a pretty good match for me as well. I mean, I love this like dewy finish that this one's putting off. It's definitely a lot more glowy than the original. The coverage is still really good on this though. I really do have to say, I love how it's like sitting on my skin. So for bronzer, I'm going to be using these e.l.f. Halo Glow Wands. I have two different shades. This is Fair Light, and then this one is Light Medium. Just going to use a little of both. One looks more like a contour, one looks more like a bronzer shade. So that's why I'm like, I'm just gonna mix them together. We'll do a little contour bronzer moment together. I do love these. I think they blend out so easily. I think e.l.f. did do a good job with these. Just gonna go around the edges with my sponge. So for blush, I couldn't decide, so we're gonna mix these two together. So I got the Putty Blush, and this one is in the shade Bahamas, and then I got the Halo Glow, and this one is in the shade Rose You Slay. So what I'm gonna do is put a little of this on the cheek. Then I'm gonna take a little brush, dip in here, and I'm just going to mix the two just like that. I mean, so pretty. I love this like peachy pink shade this makes together. But these are beautiful. I love both formulas of these. So now for concealer, I'm going to use the 16 Hour Camo Concealer in shade Light Sand. Just need a little of this. I am going to blend it out with a brush. I don't feel like the regular is too drying for my under eye, and I do have dry skin. Sometimes I feel like the hydrating concealer is too creamy and like creases more. I feel like this one sets a little better and doesn't crease as bad under my eye. So I am going to go in and use the highlighter Halo Glow Wand, and this is in the shade Champagne. I'll just add a little. As I always add a lot, but these blend out beautifully into the skin. Give you just a nice little glow. To set under the eye, I'm going to use the Halo Glow Setting Powder, and this is the pink one. I have always been a fan of the Halo Setting Powder. I love the shade Medium for underneath my eyes as well, but I just like to pick it up on a powder puff. I am going to go under and tap out any creases, and then I will just set. And it is so beautiful under the eye. It's not drying under your eye. Same thing for this side. Just tap out the creases and then immediately set. So good. It's just something like so satisfying about setting the under eye. I love it. I'm also just going to set the T-zone with my powder puff. Then I will just set the rest of the face with a brush. So now I'm going to go in and set my bronzer, and I'm going to be using these two today. This one is in the shade Perfectly Tan, and then this is in the shade Sunkissed. This one has like a nice little sheen to it, so that's why I like to add it in with this one. And of course you can tell I love this one. So I like to just tap into this one, and then I will also tap into this one. It just gives you the prettiest bronzer. I love that. Super natural, but super pretty, not muddy on the skin. So now for blush and highlighter, I'm going to use this little bite-sized blush and highlighter duo. This one is in the shade Spiced Apple. Love this blush and little highlighter duo. So I'm just going to pick up a little bit of the blush and just tap it over. I mean, look at how pigmented. Isn't that so pretty? This is a beautiful color. I love it. And these are super smooth on the skin as well. Now going in and picking up a little bit of that highlighter. We're just going to add that on so pretty. These highlighters in here are really nice as well. Not chunky, not glittery, super smooth on the skin. I love that you can build them up. Okay, so let's go in and do the lips. I'm gonna use both of the lip liners that I got. This darker one I'm gonna use on the outside. Super smooth. And then this one I'm gonna use on the inside to kind of fade it in. So now what I'm gonna do is go in with just a little bit of concealer just to kind of lighten it. And then go back in with the darkest liner. And that looks super cute. I do love that a lot. These lip liners are super creamy. I love them. So now I'm going to go in and finish the lower lash line. I'm going to pick up a little bit of the black and buff out that lower lash line. And then I'm going to go in with a little bit of the brown and buff out the black. I just feel like I like it better with like the black and the brown together. Now I'm going to go back into the Orange Dreamsicle palette, use the lightest shimmer shade, and I'm going to use that on the inner corner. Isn't that like so pretty for the inner corner? I love it. Okay, so now I am going to go in and curl my lashes. And I'm going to go in with the Big Mood mascara. Again, I absolutely love this mascara. This is one of my favorite from the drugstore. It gives you like so much volume to your lashes. That's why I love it so much. I would say that this is my favorite mascara from e.l.f. I feel like it is a little hard to get in on the lower lashes with this big wand. To me, it's not a big deal if I get like mascara here, like it wipes right off. I just really love how this makes my top lashes look. And then last but not least, we're going to try out this Stay All Night Microfine Setting Mist. This is the 16-hour wear. This has just like such a super fine mist. And it also has like a nice refreshing smell to it. Okay guys, so this is the completed look using all e.l.f. products. I absolutely love all of the new products that I just got, but it's kind of not surprising. It's e.l.f. I usually love all of their products. It's not too many that I'm like, I don't love them. e.l.f. products have really been a staple in my collection for a very long time, simply because they are so affordable and the quality is so nice. I mean, my skin looks gorgeous today. But as always, girl, thank you so much for hanging out with me today, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!